Universal Serial Bus, USB cable and USB ports, and this whole system of transmitting data from one device to another, of connecting devices using a USB port and cable. What is this? So this is a form of serial data transmission. Remember, we have two methods of transmitting data from point A to point B, from device A to device B, and those are serial and parallel. So Universal Serial Bus USB is following the serial data transmission method, in which one bit is transmitted after the other, one bit is transmitted at a time. A standard method for transferring data between devices and computer. So this has become a standard method for transferring data. Now it is just a standardized method. Every device is being plugged in the computer by using a USB port and USB cable. 20 years ago, 2 decades ago, we had many different types of ports, many different types of cable for connecting different devices. Now, for most of the devices, we have only USB ports. So it has become an standard. Allows both half duplex and full duplex data transmission. So we have three data transmission modes. Data transmission can happen in simplex, half duplex, or in full duplex method. With a USB cable, you can have half duplex and full duplex data transmission. It supports both of these kinds of transmission. Not simplex, but half duplex and full duplex. Means both the sender and receiver can send data simultaneously. We can transfer data from device A to device B using a cable, using a USB cable, and at the same time from device B to device A as well. Physical structure of the USB cable is like this, that it has four wires, four shielded insulated wires inside of it. Okay, two are there for power, for providing power. Colors are red and black for those, and two are used for transferring data, white and green ones. You can see these were the ports that were used before the USB ports. These were the kinds of ports, circular, and they were different for every other device. The pin alignment, the pin structure was different. This is your USB cable now. Okay, you have red, white, green, and black wires inside it. And this is a hub to connect more USB ports, to have more USB ports. If you run out of USB ports in your computer, you can plug in a hub, a USB hub in one of the USB ports, and a hub contains many USB ports. So you can plug in more devices now. What happens when a device is plugged into a computer using a USB port? So how your device actually starts to working when you plug it in the USB port. So what happens in the background which you don't know? A small change in voltage occurs in data wires. So when you plug in a USB cable in a USB port, what happens? A small change in voltage occurs. Obviously, from the computer, from that port, current travels into the device, and computer detects that a device is present. So that's how the computer knows that you have a device, that a device has been attached. Device is recognized and appropriate device driver is loaded. So after the recognition of the device, what happens? The device driver, the software which is responsible for running the device, it is loaded automatically. Then if the device driver is not found, it will be downloaded from the internet. So a device driver will be downloaded from the internet as well if it is not found in the computer already. All of these things happen automatically. The user doesn't have to do anything at all, which was not the case 2 decades ago.